Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Cornelius Camp, a school counselor by day and real estate agent by night. I hope you all are doing well. Hope everyone had a good week, good weekend. Today on the video, I want to discuss an article that I read, and it was kind of interesting, and particularly for me because of the market that I live in here in Chicago. And it's I would imagine that it can relate to any of you who might be in a major real estate market. Chicago, New York, Miami, San Francisco, Houston, LA, Atlanta, the big real estate markets. And it's basically talking about a crisis that the major real estate markets are probably going to end up facing in the future sometime. No particular time frame on when this crisis is going to happen, but it just talked about a particular crisis. And the crisis that the article discussed was the amount of luxury apartment sky rises that are going up at an alarming rate in these major real estate markets. I don't know how it is in other markets. I haven't been there. But I know in Chicago, if you are going into downtown, and especially when you get into the downtown area or a little bit on the outskirts of it, you can see easily 10 cranes, at one particular moment. It seems like everywhere you turn, there's some type of construction going on. There's some type of skyrise being built. And all of it is luxury apartment related. That seems to be the theme right now. And the developers are, they're trying to get in where they fit in. They're trying to get in any piece of land that they can get, and they're trying to rise up these luxury apartments. And in turn, luxury is going to come with a price tag. And I think the crisis that we're going to end up facing, and what the article is talking about, is the fact that you have so many luxury apartment sky rises that are being built, but you don't have anyone to fill them. So I know, like here in Chicago, even though you'll see the sky rises being built and the construction going on, a lot of times you'll see a particular building either get changed, ownerships or names, or the developer might sell it to another developer because that particular person might have ran out of money, or group might have ran out of money. And sometimes the construction will just be stalled. It'll sit at a particular height for I don't know how long, and then someone else may come in and finish it off or something like that. Or if it gets built all the way up to the top and completely finished and is open, for rentals, it's hard to fill them because that price tag is so expensive. Um, so that's the issue that I think the real estate market is going to end up facing, is that you have so many high rises, but you don't have people to fill them. The rental cost is going up, so there's not much affordable rental units in these particular cities, because I mean you kind of have to go with the comps. Even though the luxury might not be the same as a three flat or something like that, but the demand is going to increase, is going to make the rental price increase, which in turn makes it difficult for just anyone to rent. So if you're in that income frame where you don't even want to think about going into a luxury skyrise, or if that's not even your forte, you don't like being in the skyrise building, even on the outskirts where you might have like the three flats that I was talking about earlier, or living in a brownstone apartment, or even a 9-unit building or something like that, even those rental prices are skyrocketing, and it's making it hard for people to afford rents in these particular cities. One thing I guess for me is that, being a real estate agent, you might say, okay, well, if they can't afford rent, then they should just go ahead and buy. Well, it's not that easy, because a lot of times people are renting because they're not in the position to buy. So that's a little bit of what the article was discussing. I thought it was very, very interesting because I've often thought about that. Again, I've been in real estate for about 4 or 5 years, but I've been in Chicago for about 11 or 12 years. And I've just often just, wondered like, who in the world are going to be renting out all of these apartments and all of these buildings that are being built? I know Chicago is a very big city, but I mean, my goodness, do you have that many people who are looking to rent out luxury apartments? So this is something that I pondered on, and I thought it was kind of interesting that that article popped up, and I read it, and it's kind of something that I've been thinking about. I'm no expert in that particular development area or anything like that, but it's just something that I often thought about. So I just wanted to share that with you all. Something to look at if you're in one of those real estate markets, if you're a real estate agent, in New York or LA or Houston or even in Chicago, just something to think about, something to start to take note of and, see if something like that could potentially affect your business in the future. So just wanted to share that with you all. If you want to reach me, you can contact me through social media. My contacts are in the description box below. Like always, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please like the video. Please leave a comment on what you might think about this particular crisis that seems to be where we're headed. What are your thoughts about the luxury apartment sky rises that are going up at an alarming rate? It just seems like, the percentages keep increasing by, 25, 30, 40, percent every single year. So just wanted to share that with y'all. Let me know what you think. Leave a comment, like the video, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And we'll talk to you guys later. Take care.